Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with a topic distinction between sex and gender. It is found in +3 first semester political science general elective paper, and the name of the paper is Feminism, Theory and Practice. But before I discuss distinction between sex and gender, I want to inform my viewers that my channel number is @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375. Remember, where you will find more than 500 videos, especially relating to +2 first year political science to +2 second year political science, +3 first semester political honors up to +3 sixth semester political honors, many videos of environmental studies, general elective political science, ethics and values of +3 first semester, some videos of general elective and ethics and values of +3 second semester, and some videos of ethics and values of +3 third semester. I request my viewers that if you have subscribed my channel, it is all right, you will get the benefit. If you have not subscribed, subscribe for your benefit. And those of your friends who are in above classes, aware them about this channel, so some students will be benefited. I request my friends, never hesitate to give help to anybody. To give help to anybody is a criteria which will different a human beings from non-human beings. And I want to inform my viewers that any video you want, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic. You will get both the Odia and English video. If you will get Odia video, be sure that its English version are also in YouTube. If you will search, you will get. If any video you will find in English, be sure its Odia version is also in the YouTube. Let us start. Distinction between sex and gender. What is sex and what is gender? It is found in +3 first semester political science general elective paper. So what is sex and what is gender? In the human civilization, some movements have been made for its betterment. In the human civilization, some movements have been made for its betterment. Among these movements, feminism is considered as a vital humanitarian movement. Scholars associated with this movement are J.S. Mill, Jeremy Bentham, Betty Friedman, Kate Millett, Mary Wollstonecraft, Simon D. Beauvoir, Sulamith, Firestone, etc. So, human civilization. In the human civilization, some movements have been made for its betterment. Among these movements, feminism is a movement for the betterment of human civilization. It is an humanitarian movement, and this movement is known today for some scholars, or there are some important scholars who are associated with feminism, like J.S. Mill, John Stuart Mill, Jeremy Bentham, Betty Friedman, Kate Millett, Mary Wollstonecraft, Simon D. Beauvoir, Sulamith, Firestone. In feminism, among other vital concepts, distinction between sex and gender is a major topic. No doubt, feminism is a humanitarian movement. This movement is made for the betterment of human civilization. And in the subject feminism, there are some vital topics. Among these, the difference between sex and gender is a major topic. So, what are the distinctions between sex and gender? Number one, first difference between sex and gender is that Sex is the biological and physiological difference between male and female. The first difference between sex and gender is that sex is the biological and physiological difference between male and female. Biology is a study of life and living organisms. Biology is a subject which studies living beings and study of life and living organisms, while physiology studies functions and processing in a living organisms. On the basis of biology and physical differences, males have beard, mustache, rough skin, no reproductive system, etc. While women have no beard, no mustache, have a reproductive system, etc. So in both male and female, two hormones are found, estrogen and testosterone hormone. But in females, estrogen hormone is more than testosterone, and while in males, testosterone hormone is more than estrogen hormone. So the first difference between sex and gender is that sex means the biological and physiological difference between male and female. Biology is a subject which studies life and living organisms. Physiology is a subject which studies functions and processing in a living organisms. Biology is a subject which is a study of life and living organisms, while physiology is a part of biology. It studies functions and processing in a living organism. So the first difference between sex and gender is that sex is the biological and physiological difference between male and female. Biology studies life and living organisms. Physiology studies how living organisms functions and their processes. And on the basis of biological and physiological differences, males have beard, mustache, rough skin and no reproductive system. They cannot give birth. On the other hand, female have no beard, no mustache, soft skin and reproductive system. Again, in both male and female, two types of hormones are found. One is estrogen and other one is the testosterone. Testosterone hormone. But in women, estrogen hormone is more than testosterone hormone. But in males, testosterone hormone is more than estrogen. So the first difference between sex and gender is that sex is the biological difference between male and female. But what is gender? But gender means sex-based role in the society. Sex-based role in the society. As males are stronger than females, they perform hard work like work as pilot, night shift in a factory, minister in a government, earn livelihood for family, and engage in other strenuous physical work. On the other hand, women are weaker than men, so they work as nurse, air hostess in a plane, clerk in a factory, bearing and rearing of children, manage the household with husband's income, etc. So, gender means sex-based role in the society. So, the first difference between sex and gender is that sex is the biological difference between male and female. How male and female are different from one another. It is biological difference. But gender means sex-based role in the society. As males are stronger, they will perform stronger work, and women are weaker, they will perform light work. So sex-based role in society is known as the gender. The second difference is that, another difference between sex and gender is that sex only makes difference between male and female. Another difference between sex and gender is that sex only makes difference between male and female, nothing else. It does not perform any other work. On the other hand, gender gives attention to sex-based work. It says what function will perform by males and what function will perform by females. Another difference between sex and gender is that sex only makes difference between male and female, nothing else. But gender assigns what type of role will be performed by male and what type of role will be performed by females. It gives attention to the sex-based work. So it is written, another difference between sex and gender is that sex only makes the difference between male and female, nothing else. It does not perform any other work. On the other hand, gender gives attention to sex-based role. It says what functions will perform by males and what function will perform by the females. So another difference between sex and gender is that sex only makes difference between male and female, nothing else. Its work is over. But gender gives attention to sex-based work. What work will be performed by a male, what work will be performed by a female is discussed by gender. Number 3, another difference between sex and gender is that in all countries, sex is one. In all countries, sex is one. It means in all countries, males and females are found. But gender is different from country to country. In democratic countries, females are free to perform any type of work. But in Islamic country, females are confined within 4 walls of the house. So another difference between sex and gender is that sex is same in all countries. It is static in all countries. But gender is not same in all countries. In democratic countries, women are free to perform any work. But in Islamic countries, women are not free to perform any type of work. They are forced to remain within 4 walls of the house. Then the fourth difference between the sex and gender is that sex divides society. Sex divides society into male and female. It separates only male from female. But gender divides the society into masculine and feminine. Another difference between sex and gender is that sex divides the society into male and female. It separates only male from female. But gender divides society into masculine and feminine. It means unequal roles assigned to men and women. For example, in a community, women are supposed to do domestic work and men are supposed to go out for economic resources. So another difference between sex and gender is that sex only divides the society into male and female. It separates only male from female. But gender divides society into masculine and feminine. It means unequal roles assigned to male and female. For example, in a society, in a community, women are supposed to do domestic work and men are supposed to go out for economic resources. Fifth, sex is the biological identity. It only divides male and females. But gender is an acquired identity in society based on social and cultural behavior. Another difference between sex and gender is that sex is the biological identity. Sex is only biological identity. It only divides males and females. But gender is an acquired identity in society based on social and cultural behavior. Sex is the biological identity. It makes different, it divides society, males into males and females. But gender is equal identity. It means after males and females are born in society, they are given role. It is equal identity. Then 6. Sex is natural. It is inborn. But gender is cultural, means girls and women are expected to dress typically feminine ways and be polite, accommodative, etc. Male are expected to be strong, bold, aggressive. Every society, ethnic group, culture has gender role expectation. So another difference between sex and gender is that sex is natural. It is inborn. After birth, some are considered as male and some are considered as female. But gender is cultural, means girls and women are expected to dress typically feminine ways and they are taught to be polite, accommodative, etc. Male expected to be strong, bold, aggressive. Every society, ethnic group and culture has gender role expectation. So another difference between sex and gender is that sex is natural, it is inborn. But gender is cultural. It means in society, males are expected to play in a different way. They are expected to be bold, aggressive. While women are expected to be accommodative, soft, and polite, etc. So, another difference between sex and gender is that sex is natural, it is inborn. But gender means there is an expectation from society. What type of role women will play, what type of role men will play. Women are expected to be polite, accommodative. Men are expected to be bold, aggressive. So, in this video, I've discussed the main difference between sex and gender. I request my students to be attentive to the whiteboard and to listen me attentively so that this video will be helpful. Thank you. Have a good day.